kind of an inside scoop on it without actually having to spend the time or the thumb energy on it. So no, I haven't played any of them. Pokemon Go, of course, I have that on my phone, and that's about it. I work on a lot of video games, but I don't have any devices to play them. So I'm in the Fire Emblem series, and so I'm in a lot of that, and I've been able to see the conversations online because I haven't played it, so that's pretty great. But no, I haven't played a lot. But I have been doing more involved with video games and card games, just to be able to meet people and talk about it.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I'm not against it, but I just need a little more time.
I understand, totally understand.
Yeah.
Should probably get a Switch.
That's what I need to switch. Maybe my daughter and I are the worst players, so maybe we'll stream that, and that will be pathetic and wonderful. So, looking for a Switch.
Right, we have Mingus next.
Hi. Yeah, I was just going to ask Veronica. So, what would you say is the underlying reason why it's such a massive, iconic brand since it's been over 20 years? Like, do you have your own perspective on that? Why it's affected so many people worldwide? Even those that are not super familiar with it, kind of are aware of it?
Yeah, I think especially in the beginning, the animation style and the color was just, it's so primary and simple that I think it allows the viewer inside. It doesn't do the work for you, so you can watch the show and kind of imagine along with it, and it has sparked so much creativity. The drawings that I've seen people bring from when they're 3 years old drawing something, even at my table, to people who have created the most incredible art. I think that it just, I don't know, it just allows you to be creative with that and sparks your imagination. I think that the journey is something that we can all relate to, that in this cartoon, you have wins and loses. Butterfree being set free is something that many of us have had to set a relative or a pet free to say goodbye, and we learn through the cartoon how to be better people, how to help others achieve their goals as we try to achieve ours. I think for me too, the power of friendship has been such an incredible part of the show. So through that, it's real, and yet it's not real. I think that along with the fact that Pokemon continues to bring out games and cards and you name it, they've got it. So you can connect and come in so many different ways. And that's definitely allowed for the longevity of it. But ultimately, it's the storytelling and the heart of it.
Thank you.
Can we go to exhibition news next?
Right. How does the atmosphere and the energy of Comic Con differ from other events or conventions you've attended?
So MCM specifically, and I would say MCM specifically and Europe also as a clump. There is such a genuine, sorry, I forgot I have this mic on, the clump out there. People are so genuine and kind and open here. I feel a little bit more than they are other places, and MCM has grown in such a way that people feel so comfortable coming and really just having a quick chat. And I know so much about people from my tiny interaction with them that perhaps I don't find at other conventions. And we definitely have a moment together. I think that the difference in guests that people bring, the amount of things that you can do here, there's a storytelling and how to create stories. There's a workshop on that. Christian yesterday was doing his DJ set. We've got this Pokemon anniversary panel today. There's something for everyone here, and I think that's why people keep coming back.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And if we can squeeze in one last
Yeah, of
question
course.
from Jack at Youth Choice.
Hi, here.
Oh, hello.
Sorry. Throughout your career, what was your biggest hurdle?
Getting work, I would say. As an actor, you never know if you're going to work tomorrow. So really, working on Pokemon has been a wonderful job, but it hasn't necessarily helped me get other work. So I think just constantly searching and getting work and trying to, in that sense, stay relevant, to keep working. My daughter was born at the end of the first season of Pokemon, so to be a single mom and trying to juggle getting her to school, getting to work, going on field trips, you know, doing all of that stuff together, trying to as we all do. It's my situation is no different from anyone else's, but the fact that you still have to do all of that, act like it doesn't matter, get to work, give your 100%, really focus, so that nothing outside matters. I think that's probably always my biggest hurdle. Now we record mostly at home, and so you don't have anyone around. You still have like traffic noise in Los Angeles, and you know, you still have to do the dishes, and you still have to record that audiobook that takes 6 to 8 hours a day. So all of that stuff, I think that's the biggest hurdle is just getting the work done. Yeah,
No,
thank
thank
you. Yeah, did we cover everybody? Was there anyone else that
Well,
didn't get a
there's
question?
one. Do you want to?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, please.
let's do that.
If you could go back to the beginning of your career and give
Yes.
yourself one piece of advice, what would it be?
Gosh, I started acting when I was 5, but my professional career, I imagine, started in when I got out of grad school. I think what would I say? Because really, we all are our failures and our wins. So without the failures and the struggle, I wouldn't be who I am today. So perhaps if I knew something then, I might not have gone down that road. But ultimately, let the small stuff go. I think it's important to really be friends with everyone, try to get along, and don't worry so much, and just keep pushing on. There's sometimes I think I worried a bit too much about things, and those things ended up not mattering. Mattering? That's a word. They didn't matter. So let the small stuff go, and try to look at the big picture. I think that's what gets me through a lot of the rough stuff now, is stepping back and looking at the big picture and trying to figure out what my greater purpose is. And I think that's what's led me to this moment, and then which will lead me through tomorrow, which will be how do I get to the British Museum? You know, like whatever.